Hi guys, it's Baldrick here, and in today's episode I would like to talk about whether Call of Duty should re-release one of its classics with better graphics, and I would really think this would be Call of Duty 4, because if they're going to release a game with better graphics, they would definitely do it for COD 4, because that's the game that started off Call of Duty and its popularity with first person shooters, and yeah, it started off a lot of other first person shooter ideas as well. So yeah, that's the one they would probably pick. So should they redo it, or should they just leave it as a classic game and just remember the good old days? Well, me personally, I think it would be pretty awesome if they re-released that game with better graphics. Obviously, you'd want to have very similar game mechanics. You wouldn't want to have any of the new technology some of the newer CODs have. You'd want to keep it to all the items that COD 4 has. You don't want to add guns, maybe a few. I guess the cameras are pretty good. You don't want to change anything. You just want to make the graphics a lot better. That's all you really want to do if you're going to remake one of these classic games. Obviously, after they do COD 4, I know they'll only do this in maybe 6 years when they sort of definitely run out of ideas. But if they do this, they'd obviously wouldn't stop at one. They'd have to do another one. So I think they'd then do Black Ops 1, because they're not going to do Modern Warfare 2, even though it's a good game. I think they're going to stick to their next sort of classic game, which is Black Ops 1. That was the first really, really good tryout game. Not all was good, but I think Black Ops 1 tops it. So they would probably do that next. So it would be really interesting to see how this would work, because I know Call of Duty's trying to innovate, but to be honest, they're not really competing with any of the first-person shooters. The only thing that's keeping them going is their massive community, and apart from that, it's sort of not really gaining that many people. I know it's gaining a few, but compared to some other games, a lot of other games have much more potential than the newest Call of Duties. I may be wrong. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare may be a epic game, but I sort of doubt it. It will be pretty good, I reckon, but we never know. So until then, I can't really say much about it. But so far, we've been a bit disappointed with some of the CODs, and I think it would just be a nice sort of idea for Activision to just say to Infinity Ward, can you just remake Call of Duty 4 so we can get the classic Call of Duty back and the classic feel that everybody came to Call of Duty for? That would just be phenomenal. That would make my year. Not just my day, it would make my year. So if they ever do that, they'll be so classic. I know I never really played COD 4 when it was out, but from replaying it, it's an epic game. Some of the maps are just awesome. I do prefer Modern Warfare 2 more, but that's because Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was my first Call of Duty. So I've got a bit of bias there. But for most of the community, I think Call of Duty 4 would be a excellent choice. So does this ruin Call of Duty 4's classicness? To be honest, I don't think it does. Call of Duty 4 will always remain a classic, and even if they do a remake, it will never be the same as the original. It will have better graphics, but I'm sure they're going to do something that makes it a bit different. Maybe they won't have dedicated servers for PC, or maybe they just will stuff it up somehow. Maybe it won't even be near as good as the original COD 4. We don't know, because it hasn't happened yet, and hopefully it does in the future. So anyway, guys, that's sort of what I have to say about this topic. If you have any better ideas in the comments, I would love to hear them, because I know a lot of people, well, not a lot, but a few people were saying that Call of Duty should do a remake of some of its more classic games, because everyone knows Activision wants to make money, and that's how they're going to do it. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. See you later, have a nice day, and don't forget to play some of the classic Call of Duties.